You deserve to cut loose.
I'm not very into this thing with how we live.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. I know you have.
I don't mind.
Greetings.
It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folk.
No trespassing.
Free for the taking. That's curious.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break it.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Advent. How's an adventurer supposed to
Just keep your hands to your...
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mater temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort. And let me show you. Pleasure doing. Martyrs would be happy to see a trader.
Let's keep your hands to...
How's an adventurer supposed to do a damn job around?
Sir. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, the landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. How dare of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. Have a skeg at these.
That should do you.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watches? You burnt your head recently. It's all right, well, we can get work repaired.
Go ahead. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the...
Hello, my dear. Lead on.
In your name.
No time to rest.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. Runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
How delicious.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done...
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion? It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Of course that's why he came. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
Fine. your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him anymore. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they're no threat to us. And they have no choice. Worst of all, they don't know their fates already. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power. Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like they're... You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this. All right, let's go. On tippy toes.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust... Aye, it's all right, well, we...
Time for discretion.
Which means we're getting a real room.
Out of sight, out of mind.
What if they build a machine that can drink?
Easy.
It's got rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I... I'd probably break it.
Best keep your hands.
At least things have stayed interesting. With a flick of the wrist.
fresh orders?
Let's get going. A list of names. Father Lorgan's on here, crossed off. A target list, perhaps? Blood near the bed.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Theon, go murdered.
Shameful to be killed by your own son. That honor...
Dolor.
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't...
Dwarf, like me.
The spell's power wanes.
There's a house. Den of decadent delights.
Wonder what's past this.
Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Sharess's caress is a...
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Come on, open up.
private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff?
I'd probably break his nose.
What's hiding here? I've got a long road ahead.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that.
Our enemies still draw breath.
Careful, I bite.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Shire's caress is a professional.
Assume nothing.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do.
Looking ahead.
Means we're getting a real room.
Reporting.
It will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
What now?
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Assume nothing.
At your command.
No one stopped me yet.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that.
Don't touch me.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Shire's caress is a professional.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling watch. I know you have.
Nocturnal.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a
Right
real
tool will do the trick.
Take a deep breath for me.
Bold escape.
Listen, it's got private room and all-round pleasant folk.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
Not for communal use.
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. Oh? Oh dear. A dwarf, you say? Theon. One of Mamselle's girls. Been gone for a 10-day. You don't suppose the murderer? Horrible hells. I better...
I can't hear you.
Don't be such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Charest is correct.
Welcome to the caress. And no one...
Damn, Hoots. That new batch.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want.
Oh.
It's Raphael. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coin. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Ah, I forget we've never met. Carilla is my name. Take your time. Have a drink. Go see Raphael.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised. You come for sustenance. No, decadent. A mien. A sturdy dwarf. A leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? I thought as much. It's Theon you seek, our stern librarian. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill. They're through the curve. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are. Murdered! You don't miss that face. Else, the regulars... Oh. Losing Theon slashed a big hole in my coin. Sweeting. This is Baldur's... There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business. Or, more precisely, I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Anything else on your mind, sweeting? Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's the client's a favorite. But we are blessed. Everyone who's paid a visit looks... Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make...
Go see Raphael.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
Isn't right. On his leash.
Now, what can Hoots do? Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wind. You got it. But the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mams all leaping down my throat if I go burning yours. Pleasure to serve. My business is... But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squid. Charest caress. The mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, get the attention you want, and avoid the attention you don't. Don't know about that. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. First one's on the house. Have a look. All set, are you?
Oh! A blast straight to the heart was that one.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9.
Damn right I do.
No matter how hard you concentrate, you can make no...
Our enemies are everywhere.
Not looking. You want entertainment? I want to be sandwiched between a... If you could spare the coin to get me what I want. Nice. Now. The Lower City. Basilisk Gate. Guild. Now scram!
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I hate
Game.
A couple turns should do it.
I am reclaiming the victuals in this base. Then, you're one of us. You believe in the equal... Yes!
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got... thank the gods. I suppose. If you're willing to pay... Now get out from a...
Was that human oil system playing this acoustic loop version?
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good... You remind me of Devella. Fine! If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What if... My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? While that is startling, that's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. That doesn't make sense. Why would this... I want something compelling. Hard... A Baal plot. Devella's been harping on about Baal for... I assumed it... Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. Constable Devella is going to... Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar way... Oh, and you'll need this part. Well? What are you waiting...
High House of Wonder. Isn't right. On his leash.
Lovely.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm. Soft on my skin.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes.
What's wrong, John?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
I most certainly do.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Gather. Prepare.
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your...
What's happening?
Yes.
What to do?
Does this thing with a whip play on a fool? Staying in a
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. How can I help it? I don't regret its death.
Her gaze intensifies. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flare is no mere curiosity, but
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
you see only darkness. her voice.
The All-Being. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than rich. You are the picture of luxury. Your nakedness cloaked 13 castles. Each...
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me. If you seek rapture, find it elsewhere. I can...
You need my expertise.
I'm afraid I'm not taking... Can't give up now.
Give me strength.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that telephone.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this?
You must help me, Raphael.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know, and unlike you, they have...
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it.
I'm glad you came. One more...
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore. I brought you here, which means you and your love. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, but no matter how far you come, at best, it will kill you. And everyone else. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in... Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want. Power. You free, and you give me the crown. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten.
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it. That was the great age of humanity. I was there the day it all fell apart. The screams. Oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would... Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it... I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils. And that I could use that. I am no mortal! And I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled. So much power and potential kept. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. And these, they brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the... They must have raided Mephistopheles, but they'll be... If you don't kill them, the Elder... It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and when that moment...
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. But there's no guarantee that... And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but...
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crowd... It would tear you apart. Right here. You'll find everything. The moment I have your signature, you guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated. And I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his... They dined on... The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. And I'll keep your contract safe. I'll be seeing you. And when I...
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly...
Destiny...
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than... But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free. The prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to tell... There'd be too little to gain from our... Now, to the Sharess's Caress...
I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. And it's concerning that something could come between. Do you have any idea what it was? Blatant. You're trying.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind.
Wrath, of course. The stench. And what did he want with you? Do you have any idea what it was? Do you have any idea what it was?
Tell me. More than you.
Your parasite.
What are you? Wait. I know you. I don't understand. Jara, what?
Your head screams.
Make it hurt.
Hells. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. Who? Oh, yes. Free your mind of...
Her gaze into the woman's senses are heightened and her fires.
Why should I deny it?
But perhaps there are other flavors that might rapture. Close your eyes.
You see only
You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than revered. When the hosts of
your flesh shivers.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember.
Ah. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds awful.
Good. I was just starting to... All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
You must hear...
There is a...
The Kithrak.
You must...
Hush now, and unlike...
Lae'zel, whatever you
I'm glad you came. One more thing.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's...
I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But the Illithid can't hear us. Which means you. I'll admit, but no matter at best, you have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand. The very
Speak, devil. We're listening.
To Illithids, yes. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an elder brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own, and it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will an ox require.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You really do think highly of you. And you.
I want nothing.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. I have craved it. That was the great age of... I was there the day it all... And Carsus was responsible. Men, Carsus's folly, I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one. The archdevil Mephistopheles. So much power. I raged. And these... They brought the crown back. Yes, it does. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. But they'll be... If you don't kill them, it is inevitable. And when that...
A simple transaction. Take Raphael, but there's no guarantee. And if you take the deal, you'll have... He claims his ambition is to unite...
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Right? You'll find... The moment I have... You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated. And I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate. Perfect. One more rhyme. The mast, they dine. The hammer is yours. Be sure to keep the hammer, and I'll keep your contracts. I'll be seeing you.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing discord.
Destiny waits.
I'm ready.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet, but we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free. The prince will... There'd be too little to... Now, to the Shares's Caress taproot.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Me too. It's concerning that something could come between us. Do you have any idea what it was? There you are. I thought I'd... Something was blocked.